Good morning, everybody. I know I'm a little early, but hail and merry me. We have some very interesting but positive news to report today. Ed is in a managed care facility right now in Torrington, so I did find out where he is. Unfortunately, I didn't actually get a chance to talk to him directly because he doesn't have a phone in his room, and he is right now not getting out of bed. So obviously they're still working on his problem with his gout with his legs, and so that's all I can tell you is that we know where Ed is, and that Ed is getting medical care for his gout right now. Also, I do not know what the final score was on the voting for the if they voted yesterday for the resolution to continue on with the 2 stimulus purchase package or not. Last night I was busy just unwinding and having a little fun and playing a little bit of World of Warcraft last night from 6 to 8, 30-ish. So I didn't really get a chance to do a lot other than play some World of Warcraft. But on the other hand, I did have a chance to get some things done in my life. One of the things was unwind, relax, get things out of my mind, do a detoxify my spirit. Yeah. Detoxify my spirit, and let's get this camera up here. Yeah. So in case get the Rusty cam ready, so if Rusty wants to show up, that we can get him on camera right away. Without having to wait for him to. He's an impatient cat. He's a Taurus cat, It's supposed to be hot today. I don't really think it's gonna be as inhospitable as they say. I don't know. Let's ask Siri that question. I don't know why Siri's icon is where it is. It's like trying to find that needle in a haystack. What is the weather in Winston, Connecticut?
It's currently partly cloudy and 24 degrees in Winston, Connecticut.
Okay. Expected high 29. Wednesday it'll be 31, tomorrow and Thursday it'll be 32. No, Thursday is hair day. Yay. Oh, because my hair is already starting to grow out. And I made a mistake when I said my hairdresser's name is Morgan. Her name is Taylor. Huh, so I ain't never a good boy. Well, I don't know what those icons mean. I'm not good at certain emojis. I'm emoji illiterate. I don't know emoji talk too much. Anyway, so the point is it's gonna be warmer tomorrow and Thursday. I got my hair done on Thursday, and Taylor, I said I'll bring my ears in. I can show you my ears at the salon. And if you want to try to work around the ears for a new experience, we'll see what we can do. I personally don't have a problem doing that with the ears. But yeah, you know me. Right now we have 5 watchers on. Yeah, thank you very much. You're welcome. Now, let's see. So what did we do last night? Watch videos, play World of Warcraft. Played the World of Warcraft. Yes, we did, didn't we? Including, the fact is, we found the other end of Silvermoon where the train tracks would go from Silvermoon to the Dead Scar. And we're almost at the level 10 on Tindara. Tindara is supposed to be me. Although Taprova is kind of like me too. It's kind of hard to say which one's really more like me, because they're like I spent a lot of time last night just basically going just willy-nilly around Silvermoon as Eversung Woods, just doing quests here and there. No particular order, no particular mythology to it, just doing them quests. And the reason was I didn't want to do any particular order is because I wanted to just enjoy the scenery and listen to the ambient sounds more than anything. I wasn't exactly in a rush to get into the game as far as leveling up very fast. But I also discovered, to my dismay, that Silvermoon and the Burning Crusade does not have a direct link to Orgrimmar at all. It does not have a direct link to Orgrimmar. It really, where there would be a link, there isn't one. So I can see that there's some runes, but that's about it. There's no, thank God Tindara is a mage. Once she can get portals, she can go ahead and create a portal to Orgrimmar and go back to other places in the game. But right now, my other mages in the other games already have the portals, so she doesn't. So she has to work on getting her portals. Also, she wants to be a frost mage, and right now she's an arcane mage, which is still useful. Even if she is cremating her enemies in the process using fire. But either way, I mean, it's still was interesting to find the place in the map where that's the to the center of Silvermoon, which goes right to the ocean. You see, you gotta understand that for me, there's something special about Silvermoon. No matter what you do in the game, that keeps calling me back to the game. Yes, Hobo, it's open already. E.g., E.G.I., your group is already open. So before I do, let's go. EJT. Sorry, EJT is already open. But before you come on, though, let me finish what I'm saying, and then we'll. Oops. So anyway, the point I was trying to say is that I absolutely love the environment in the game. So where did oh, okay, that's where it went. Pop it back out again. Yep. Whoop. Okay. I meant to type something there in my hand, and I'm basically closing the chat window. Anyway, so yeah. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, was getting at was just the for me, Silvermoon is just a special place where I can go and hang out in the atmospheres. It's kind of my favorite. The other place I like is the Elwyn Forest. I like Elwyn Forest too. Even though we know that for Michaela will sometimes fly to Elwyn Forest, and she will do mobs and stuff. Just okay. Wait a minute. Someone else is ringing on the other channel. They're not on this one, and they're not on this one. So what's gonna call us? They did. Well, I don't see anybody. Nobody on EUA. Nobody on EGT. Yeah, nobody over here either. Let me just go ahead and go check EJT again. Nobody. I hear you, but I can't see you. Is there more than one channel open? Yeah. That I can't see who's teaching me. That's weird. Let's try something here. Alright, so let me try rejoin call. Okay, so now I'm back in there. Okay, now I see Craig Senior's on the other channel. Good morning.
Hi, Michelle.
Ow! My ears. So how you doing today?
Okay.
Okay.
Pretty good, anyway. Am I killing your ears?
Yeah, I mean, it's I don't know what it is, but it's not just you, because I noticed this too. It's like my ears get so hypersensitive lately. It's like ridiculous. Alright, someone's on the other panel. I think that's Skynet. Let's get him on here. Yeah, answer. Well, he was just on here, but then he just hung up on me. Oh, there you go. Wait till he answers again. That's Paul. Paul,
Hi,
if you want to answer, you gotta give me a minute to get to you.
Oh, my good man, Paul. My buddy, Paul.
I don't know why Paul does that.
Paul, come on in, man.
Paul, all you have to do is just stay on the line and I'll get to you. In fact, right now I'm ready to let you on, but I can't.
Just hang in there, Paul. We'll get you going.
Where's you going?
That's my brother. That's my brother from another mother.
What do you mean by that? Your brother from another mother?
That just means a friend, that's all.
On my way to air for true story, but she'll try to drop in shortly if I can. Okay, thanks, Andrew. Anyway, so we found out where Ed is. He's in a managed care facility in Torrington, a healthcare facility.
Uh-oh.
So
is that a hospital, Michelle?
It's outside of a hospital. It's like a rest home.
Oh, so he went into the hospital, and then he went there, I guess.
Like I said, decided he didn't need to be in the hospital, but he did need to be in a place where they can work with his gout, maybe get some rehab as well for the gout. I see you.
Yeah, they'll make him get up and move.
Yeah, it'll make him get up and move. I think he'll probably be fine once he gets himself into a little bit of regular treatment. Maybe they'll find.
A week in there, Michelle, and he'll be.
Yeah, I already let the
walking.
landlord know that I didn't know when he was going to be back. I said he ended up going to the ER, and I said I don't know when he's going to be back. You know, just to let you know up front.
Oh, so that'll lower the rent down a little.
Okay. So what's that noise in the background? That's a lighter, Michelle.
Are you kidding me? You heard that?
Yeah.
Holy smoke.
I heard that somebody earpiece says, yeah, oh God, did I hear that?
I'm going to fix this in a second.
If you can, that'd be helpful.
How's that? Is that any better?
No. No.
No? Jesus. How about that?
No difference.
Is that any better?
No. All I can do is turn it down from my side, and that's about it. It's. I explained what it is with Android phones and probably iOS as well. It's just that iOS is just not so pronounced. What it is Android has this auto sensitivity control that's set in the firmware that the manufacturer's website manufacturer set to hypersensitive, which is, I guess, an advantage in some cases. But unfortunately,
not in this one though.
No.
God,
no difference.
I got it wrapped in a napkin. I have my hand around the napkin.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I wonder if you tapped the phone with your finger where the mic hole is. If I would hear that, because if that's the case, then it's not going through the. Well, I certainly hear a lot of noise. That's for sure. So maybe you might be using your microphone. Your phone's built-in microphone.
Oh, you think it's the phone? Microphone in the phone?
I think it's the phone itself that's being the microphone. I don't think it's going through your earbuds.
I'll put it all the way over here. I got it about 3 feet away from me now. I don't know whether that's any better. But...
Yeah, well, it still makes a racket when you move that thing. So try not to move it too much so you don't give me too much tinnitus.
Oh, you got that too? I have that too.
Yeah, I get it too, but it's a very low frequency tinnitus.
Yeah, I get a high frequency like a jet taking off. It's horrible.
Oh, mine is definitely a low frequency. Mine's like a rumble. Like a big giant oil burner in some big industrial plant or something.
Does yours get louder sometimes than others?
Sometimes if I focus on it, I swear I can almost sense the earth move.
I believe it.
Well, that would be one thing that they say. The earth does make sounds when it's moving, according to some scientists. Hi, Patty, how you can do? It sounds like a fish tank filter. Okay. Well, yeah, Skynet wants to come on now. Let's get him on here.
Oh, okay. Hi, Skynet.
How you doing, Skynet?
Good morning, guys. Ladies
Hi,
and
Skynet. Good morning. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, my brother. Did you have a good weekend? Was it busy as heck?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
Generators.
figured it would have been people trying to stock up for the hurricane. Did you guys get it real bad?
No, the only thing we got was a real tremendous amount of rain. It was really, my yard does not flood. I'm on like half acre, and it doesn't flood, and it was having a hard time absorbing the water. It had puddles in it.
Oh, wow.
And I had to empty I had to pump about 1,000 gallons of water out of the pool.
We got sprinkles and shit, but you know, it wasn't nothing.
Nah, it wasn't bad. I think they do that purposely so everybody spends money.
Hey, Michelle, so I don't really have a lot of time this morning. I've got a meeting at 10:30. But I was thinking of a topic before I came on and what we could talk about before I go. And one thing I wanted to ask Craig Sr., I hope you don't mind if I can talk to Craig Sr. real quick. But Craig Sr., so you're from the upstate of New York in your 70s.
No.
Did you experience the 60s? Were you at Woodstock? Did you go to Woodstock?
Oh, yeah, I was at Woodstock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
I live on Long Island right now, though. I'm like right across the bay from Fire Island. I'm about 3 blocks from the ocean.
Oh, wow. Well,
Yeah.
one thing I wanted to ask you about Woodstock, was it true that like people were just having sex all over the place? It was like a giant orgy of like drugs and stuff?
Well, back in the day then, it was mostly just pot smoking. And
Right, yeah.
yeah, and there was tents and people under blankets were doing their thing, you know. But, you know,
Was
not
there
out in the open.
naked people?
Yeah, you saw some girls walking, quite a few girls walking around. The men were less, how can I put it, outgoing.
Patty, are you mad at me or something? I mean, Patty says she can't take it anymore. What is she talking about with the sound level? She says it sounds like a fish tank filter. It's not. Craig is trying to find a solution to the sound. The problem is he's just not getting any success with the.
Sounds like Craig either needs a new phone or a new microphone. I don't know what are you using, Craig? You using a phone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you hearing? What does it sound like?
It's just not good audio quality. It's like going in and out. It's not a constant volume level. It doesn't sound like you're at a studio. It's like you're in a car.
Sounds like you're speaking through a megaphone and you're screaming in my ears, unintentionally.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Okay, Paul wants to join in.
I can hear what you're saying, but.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to the phone's microphone.
Go ahead, Paul. How you doing?
Good morning.
Just hang tight.
Are you on a headset, Craig?
No, just regular earbuds with the, I can control the. Well, let me try to control the volume on this.
That's probably what it is. It's probably the earbud microphone.
Good day, Craig Sr.
I told
What's
him.
What's going on, brother?
We're here. I
tried to explain to Craig that the problem is. Thank you. I tried to explain to Craig the problem is a lot of the Android phones in the factory, they set the preamp on the phones to insanely loud, and that if he can find someone to root or jailbreak his phone, then he probably can get someone to turn it down in the software settings.
Isn't there anything you can do as the Snow Queen for him though, or like is that only just whenever you want to do something?
All I could do is just turn the sound down on this side, and that's what I did.
All
Because
right,
right
well,
now I noticed that my hearing is getting hypersensitive too. Like someone turned the preamp up on my ears too much. And I noticed that last night when I was playing World of Warcraft, everything was loud as hell. Too loud.
yeah, that's a loud game. I don't.
Yeah.
Maybe you need
Still,
to turn your mixer down a bit, Michelle.
Okay, how about
For right
how about
now, I turned my volume down and I turned the audio gain down from the computer.
I can hear Craig, but I don't. I doubt Michelle can hear Craig.
I can hear Craig, yeah.
What do you say?
I can barely hear him.
I can barely hear him at all.
All right, so turn him back up, Michelle. I think Craig sounds great where he is. I don't think he needs to mess with his volume whatsoever. I like being able to hear him. I would rather be able to hear someone loudly than not hear them at all, personally. And Craig has a very nice. He's got like a nice announcer voice, so I don't see a problem with it personally. I like being able to hear him.
Yeah, we love Craig.
Yeah,
I like Craig.
I'd say crank him up as loud as you can, Michelle. I want to hear everything that Craig Sr. has to say.
If I crank it up too loud, then you're going to give me tinnitus.
Better than ninitis, right?
I don't know what that is, but basically...
It's one lesser than tinnitus. So tinnitus is better than ninitis.
Ah.
Yeah.
It's one of those jokes.
Da-da-da.
So, can you hear me better now?
Oh, yeah. There we go. It's a bit better.
So anyway, the point is that we...
I don't think Michelle can hear you, though.
Michelle, can you hear Craig?
No,
Michelle?
I can't.
No.
Michelle, can you crank up Craig?
I can't crank him up separately from you guys. And you guys are fine.
Well, yeah, we're fine, but Craig is a little low.
Yeah, we all have to be able to hear Craig, especially you, since it's your show.
Well, I don't hear
That's one of the main reasons I'm here right now. Craig was on. He said, come on, do me a favor, Paul, do me a solid. I'm here. Craig seen you.
Right, I came on early to talk to Craig. I've only got 8 more minutes, Michelle.
Well, right now...
If you can hear Craig, then that's all that matters, because I can't hear Craig.
Microphone.
Well, Michelle, you should be able to hear him as well, though, you know.
I'm not
so
on
Craig,
the
how
earbuds.
did
I'm
sorry,
sorry, I'm not.
you got 8 minutes.
I'm not in the
Go for it,
earbuds anymore. Okay, that's what he's saying, but I can't hear you though, Craig.
Maybe you should put the earbuds on, Michelle.
No, it ain't gonna help me. I got my headphones on. I know, like I said, the problem is
I think those elf ears are getting in the way. Maybe you should take those off so you can hear better.
That's not the problem. Anyway, I remember me, man. You was just said I have sensitive ears for an old.
You know, Ken, if you want to talk to Craig, I know you got some limited time.
Yeah, Craig.
I'll let you talk to him, and I'll see what
Craig, I wanted to ask you, what were you like as Craig Jr.? Where let's say in your 20s. What were you like in your 20s? Were you getting lots of ass? Were you not interested in that? Did you go to college? What did you do?
The whole gang's here.
Yeah. Can you hear us, Craig?
The whole gang here, but I don't hear him at all.
Craig, can you hear us?
I can hear you, everybody. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Skynet was asking you, Craig. What was Craig Jr. like? What were you like in your 20s? What were you doing in your 20s? Were you going to college? Were you partying? Were you working? What was Craig Jr. like? Craig in his 20s.
Now? Is it okay now?
I can hear you now.
Oh my God, Skynet. I'm trying, brother. I'm trying. Ah!
He wants to know what you were like when you were younger. What, like in your 20s, in your teen years.
Yeah.
I want to know what kind of a person were you like in your 20s when you were younger? What kind of stuff did you do?
Craig?
Yeah, I'm here. Oh, Michelle, you can't hear me now?
Yeah,
No,
I can hear you
we
now.
can hear you, Craig. Again, can you hear us? Craig?
How you doing?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god, what's going on right now, dude?
All
I
right.
got 6 minutes, Craig. I got 6 minutes.
So he wants to know what you were like as a young teenager.
Oh, I love you, Michelle. You're funny. I got chips stuck in my bra. I wasn't even eating potato chips.
I don't know how I do it, but I get potato chips. He was answering a question. Go ahead.
I was in Air Force.
Oh, wow.
In the Air Force. Well, thank you very much.
What, in Vietnam?
Yeah, I can hear you, Paul.
Were you in Vietnam, Craig?
And Paul wants to know if you were in Vietnam.
Well, I was I was partying and smoking, and I served over in Cameron Bay.
Michelle, can you tell Craig to put his
I was a whack
earbuds
job.
back in?
Yeah.
Michelle, can you tell Ed to put his can you tell Craig to put his earbuds back in, please?
I think he could hear you guys. They're saying
No,
that
he
you
can't.
have terrible
We
sound.
can barely hear him, and I don't think he can hear us, Michelle. I think he should put his
I was
earbuds back in.
partying hard. I was partying hardy.
Partied and drinked hard.
Yep.
Partying and drinking.
Absolutely.
Hell
Did you get a lot of ass?
Why are you asking these questions?
Tons.
We want to learn about Craig, Michelle. We're trying to learn about Craig here.
Men talk like this, Michelle. Remember, I mean, we're not getting too graphic.
Yeah, were you getting laid a lot, Craig, or in the 60s, 70s?
Well, I was a party hound.
Oh yeah, he was. You know,
Nice.
I was a party
hound.
hound.
You already know he was getting ass.
I knew that's why you were here, because we're all a bunch of partiers. We all love getting ass, and we all
Not
find
me.
Michelle
I don't even go to
fascinating.
parties. I stay to myself.
You want to go to parties, Michelle?
No.
Yeah, we were doing back then. We were doing mushroom.
Oh shit!
This thing was hallucinating.
He was taking mushrooms.
Oh, you're welcome. Yes, I was over in Cameron Bay for 8 months. Yes, Paul, I was in Cameron Bay for 8 months.
That's awesome.
Yes, I was for 8 months. Cameron Bay.
What's going on right now?
I don't know, dude. I'm in we're like in a time loop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
What kind of music do you like, Craig? Do you like rock and roll? Do you like jazz?
Country.
Classical, country? Yeah, what do you like?
I can hear you. Okay, hold on. Here we go.
We are really in the Twilight Zone now, folks.
Okay.
What's going on, Skynet? What happened, brother?
Yeah.
Michelle, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
You know what's going on right now?
Okay, I'm back on the
Oh, there we go. That's so much better, Craig. Holy smokes. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
that does make a difference.
Yeah, I was a party animal, yes. Absolutely.
Okay, so Craig, can you hear us better now?
Yeah, I'm probably blowing Michelle's ears off.
I'm turning down my microphone down earphones down as low as I can.
Make a soundboard of this.
Yeah. when I was over in Vietnam in Cam Bay, there was more action than I saw over here in 10 days.
You mean with like the
They're
pussy or
all over the place.
the war? What kind of action are we talking, Craig? Talking about like the prostitutes or?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
69 around the
yeah.
world, the whole
Nice.
deal.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, he did
That
the
is
whole
awesome.
deal there. Nice.
Oh, I know. Somebody's gonna make a fucking soundboard of this one.
So
Oh,
you,
Michelle, you having a hard
was a
time?
crazy
What
time.
what's
60s and
happening?
70s. 60s and 70s seemed like a real cool time to live. You know, a lot of freedom, a lot of
Yeah, this time is full of pussies.
It's
A lot of
2021.
Oh, yeah.
Everything's politically correct. It sucks. I miss the time. But yeah, it seems like a great time to live, to be honest. 60s,
Yeah, imagine
70s,
if
and
we had
80s.
the internet in the 60s and the 70s. We could be like saying all kinds of slurs.
Yeah, no, I mean, not
Nobody would care.
even when I was in the service. I mean, I had so many black friends, and I mean,
Yeah.
you don't see when you're in the service. You don't see any color. There is no color.
Right.
You're all the same, and you're all you have each other's back all the time. I didn't have one person in the Air Force that wasn't how could I put it? That wasn't
All right, you guys,
friendly.
well, I gotta go.
No,
Take care.
because you're all there to do the same thing. So I was lucky. I worked on the flight line on the Phantom jets, so I didn't get into the thick of it.
Well, that's good.
So what did you do in the Air Force exactly? What was your main job?
Maintenance on the jets.
Okay.
That's it. Maintenance on the jets, changing tires on the jets. When they come in off the aircraft carrier, there was a landing strip in Cam Bay, and we kept the strip clean, made sure there was no landmines, made sure there was no gooks around when they were coming in at night, especially.
Yep.
We ran the...
Right, okay. You like that job? You enjoyed doing that kind of stuff, or?
Runways lit. And that was my job. That's what I did. And I was over there for 8 months, and I spent the rest of my time in McConnell Air Force Base.
Okay.
What do you do for a living now, Craig? Don't you work at like Lowe's or something, right?
We spent
No.
just carousing. In fact, then, see, you couldn't go into a bar. What you did was you brought your own bottle of whatever you were drinking. They put your name on it. They put it up behind the bar, just like here, and you paid for a setup, which back then was 55 cents. So I drank vodka and Coke all the time. But we belonged to a club. You had to belong to clubs for that.
Right on.
Yeah.
Oh, I must have been off. Was I off?
Can you hear us, Craig?
What the hell?
Michelle, how are you doing today?
I'm doing okay.
Doing all right. How you talk to Ed? How's your vacation from Ed going? You enjoying not having Ed around for a bit?
Yeah, it's okay. By the way, he is in a managed care medical care facility, so he is getting medical care right now.
That's good. So you were playing some World of Warcraft yesterday.
Yeah. And I also walked to the other side of the entrance where the Dead Scar comes into Silvermoon. You could see it's the outlet where the Dead Scar leaves Silvermoon and goes across to the ocean. How you doing, Craig? I see you. Well, anyway, like I said, it was just kind of interesting to walk around Silvermoon and see the exit of where the railroad tracks and the story come out of the city. And then there's a bridge in my book, that goes across to the Sunwell.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. That's good. Yeah, Paul, we partied hard, believe me.
Yeah.
I did enough for 20 years. Really, really bad. Jeez.
Yeah.
Surprised I'm here.
Well, the thing is, the only thing I noticed about Silvermoon is that there's a rumor going on with Blizzard. I'm gonna just throw this out. It's a rumor. Please do not understand. It is not gospel. Okay? And the rumor goes is that Blizzard by 2022 is going to go dark. It's going to close. That's the rumor. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know the story with that. Which means that if anyone wants to continue World of Warcraft after that, you're going to have to set up your own private servers. Because if that's the case, there's not going to be no Blizzard servers running anymore. I've also heard rumor that they want to create World of Warcraft 2. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. If there's going to be a World of Warcraft 2. I really don't understand what the World of Warcraft 2 would be about. But I definitely do think that there are things that they need to do in World of Warcraft that they could have done better. Something that's The Sims from Electronic Arts is trying to do now is trying to improve The Sims 4 to make it a little more enjoyable for gameplay.
Can you see me, Michelle?
Yes, I see you.
Can Paul see me?
Yes, I see you. No, Paul can't see you.
Paul, can you see me too?
Paul can't see you, but I can put you on the screen now.
I'm on the other side.
Let's put him on the screen so you guys can see him. Yes, let me get you on the screen.
Craig, are you able to hear me a bit better now?
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear you fine, Paul. You're perfect.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, it's good. So I take it no one had any troubles with the hurricane or whatever, the storms this weekend. I know you were talking about transferring your food and stuff from your home, Craig. You guys didn't have any problems with that, the storms?
No, just a lot of rain, that's all.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care about that. I'm just going in here. You got something?
Right on.
Or says how. Rusty the cat's here. Yeah, Rusty's here. So let's get Rusty Cam up so Rusty can show you his furry body. I know, it's kind of weird. My cat likes to be on camera. Oh, wait. Let's see. Camera. On webcam. Let's get Rusty on a shot here. Yeah. So,
Craig, what do you do for a living nowadays?
Oh, actually, I'm retired. I used to work. I was the service manager for Lexus in Marple Center on the island here.
You're not working nowadays?
No, not at all.
I could have sworn I heard you say you were in like a manager's office or something the other day on Michelle's show.
Oh, no. I work at Lowe's. I do part-time at Lowe's.
Oh, okay. Right on. Cool.
Yeah, I'm a part-timer.
How long have you and the missus been married for?
51 years.
How many? 51?
Yeah, 51 years.
Oh, wow. Congratulations. That's beautiful.
Beautiful. I got married when I was, let me see, I know her since she's 15. And I got married. She was 19 and I was 21.
Oh wow,
September
that's awesome.
7th.
Like this shares you out. Thank you.
I would love to find someone who could deal with me for 50 years and not, that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't want to be in the dating scene right now. It's horrible.
Yeah.
The women are actually more aggressive than the men, I feel.
Sometimes they can be, yeah. Sometimes they can be. Talking to a nice gal myself, but yeah, I mean that's wow, that's amazing. I can't even. That's amazing. It's really cool to hear. Do you have any children?
Yeah, I have. My son is 51 and my daughter's 47.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I got 2 grandchildren on each side.
Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Yeah, a boy and a girl. That's awesome.
Yeah, my daughter's a supervisor at the hospital in a radiology lab, and my son works for the Long Island Railroad. So they have way better jobs than I had.
Yeah.
Being a service manager for a dealership is difficult.
Speaking of the Long Island Railroad, are they still expanding the rail lines? Because I mean, are they still becoming more busier now than they were in the past? Let's say the last 20 years.
Well, after COVID, they're still only running about, I would say, 50% of the people that used to take it, because a lot of people got used to driving into the city. But
yeah,
I haven't been in New York City in 10 years. I'm an island boy.
Too many people over there for me. Too crowded over there, New York City. It's a nice place to visit. I don't know if I'd want to live there though.
Well, there's nice things to see. I mean, I'm scared to death of heights, and I went up the Empire State Building.
Oh wow!
You have to actually take 3 elevators to get to the top, because they didn't, back in the day, they didn't have elevators that would go 103 floors. But going up near the Needle on the Empire State Building and the observation tower, it was awesome. Just awesome. And the food is just awesome. The dirty dogs, the vendors in the street, good hot dogs. You go in the bars there, top end food.
Good pizza.
Absolutely. Oh my God. They had I forgot the name of it. It's a noted pizza place, and what I also liked was Cat's Deli. They had all Jewish food. I'm not Jewish, but they had all Jewish food in there. You had to wait around the line around the block to get in, but it was well worth it. And I also liked going to Radio City Music Hall. I saw Phantom of the Opera. I've seen like 3 Christmas shows. Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey were in business then, and we went to Madison Square Garden. And my uncle
Have you ever seen the new Penn Station that they renovated out of the old post office?
Oh yeah, it's beautiful now. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, and everybody plays their instruments. You know, they have a piano there. Anybody can play. And last time I went in there was for a doctor's appointment about my ringing in the ears, Michelle, for the tinnitus.
Yeah.
And there's nothing they can do. There's no operation they can do. So, but anyway, I like the city. I go in with my son-in-law when I go in, because he was originally a New York City cop, and then after 2 years working in the city, he transferred over to Suffolk County. Now he's
Mm-hmm.
Suffolk County Special Services, where they handle sniper action. They have the bomb truck. They have the other truck that has all satellite dishes on it with the computers inside and all that jazz. So that's cool. He showed me around, and it was great. Just great.
A good time for sure.
Yeah, we had a good time. So what is everybody else up to today?
You ever go to New York, Michelle? You're not too far from New York. You ever take the train in New York sometimes and just do some sightseeing?
No, but I've been to New York a few times with field trips when I was in college.
Did you
I
like
don't
it?
I don't really like big cities. I really don't.
No?
I tend to stay to small country towns.
Your village, okay, fair enough.
I mean the city of New York. I think both New York and Boston are intimidating for me because they're so big. It's like unreal to me.
The city is big, but it's easy to get around. It's very easy. Everything is east and west, basically. It's very, very easy to find your way around in the city.
Right. Well, that's New York, but Boston isn't so straight and narrow.
No, Boston. I was in Boston once when I was
Craig
little.
Senior, have you ever been to a rave before? I know you said you like the music. When you come into my channel, you ever been to like a rave or like a party like that before with a bunch of techno music going on and like people doing ecstasy and stuff?
Well,
ever been to
we used to go into Studio 54.
Oh yeah, in California or in New York? I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we went into Studio 54. I've probably been there 50 or 60 times, and they smoke it up and party it up in there.
Yeah, all right.
And a little dancing and stuff, a little.
Michelle, would you ever go to a rave? Do you know what a rave is, Michelle?
No, I don't know what it is, and I don't know if I'd be interested in it.
Well, a rave is, Michelle, it's a party that goes on from about maybe 10 o'clock at night till about 6 in the morning.
No, thanks.
Got loud techno music and a lot of people in there doing a lot of hard drugs and just loving each other.
No, definitely not me. No, definitely not me.
No, that was the way it is. There was another club called Trapeze, and they had pools inside the building, and the girls would be naked and flying back and forth on the trapeze, and then they drop off into the pool and all that good stuff. And I ate at last time I was in there. My son-in-law took me in, and we ate in Peter Luca's, which is a famous steakhouse. But I've seen a lot. I've seen enough of the city, and the way it is now is not the way it was when I was there. In fact, I just heard on the news today that they put a huge Ferris wheel in Times Square, like the one with the cars in London, I believe it is. It's a huge one with the glass cars. So you look down and it's glass all around you, or plexiglass.
Oh wow!
Just subscribe to the channel, I believe.
So I'm gonna get in there to go on that. That just started today.
Yeah.
They just got that finished today, so it's good. Now there's plenty to do. Long Island it's not huge, but there's a lot of partying out in the Hamptons and stuff. In fact, I used to go to the Hampton Classic, which they just canceled because of the weather. They had all the tents up, all the horses were there, and they had to take everything down. And I met Chevy
Yeah.
Chase there, Billy Joel, in Sag Harbor. He used to hang out at the corner bar, and I met him numerous amount of times. Nice guy, just a regular person.
Yeah, for sure.
He used to get in the bag pretty good, and and he'd say, "Hey, does anybody want to hear a song?"
One person I'd like to meet is Louis Rossman from Rossman Group. I'd like to meet him because he does a lot of phone and tablet repairs and computer repairs.
Yeah.
And I think it'd be kind of cool if I could meet up with him and talk about technology. He does a lot of MacBook repairs, iPhone repairs, iPad repairs. But he also teaches you on the internet how to do them. So it's like he's teaching you as well as... So for some people, of course, they can't really do it because it's too small parts. But at least they have an idea of how he does to fix things like water damage and things like that in the computers.
Nice.
Paul, can you see me or no?
Yep.
Oh, then
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, nice. That vape pen?
Oh, yeah.
Vape pen, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's medical. It's for medical reasons only.
Nice, yeah. That's what I'm enjoying the same. We have medical and recreational over here.
Yeah, this is recreational. Basically.
Well, folks, it was a pleasure talking with you guys. I'm going to have to jump off here. Craig Sr., always a pleasure. Michelle, good to talk to you as well. But I'm going to get some stuff done. But I made it for you, Craig. I'm here. So just keep that in mind,
Carolyn,
sir.
no, I have not managed to touch base with Rosie. She never emailed me. She never called me back.
With whom? Oh, Rosie O'Kelly?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a tough woman to get a hold of, Michelle. She's a busy woman. So, she may get back to you later. She's a busy gal.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it was a pleasure talking with you, Craig.
Michelle, I haven't talked to Rosie.
Guys, take care. Have a good Tuesday, everybody.
Okay, Paulie.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, talk
Love
to you later,
yourselves,
Craig.
man.
Paulie,
take care.
Paulie, don't go. Yeah. Are you going to be on today at all?
Yeah, I'll probably be on a little later. I got a few things to get done, but I'll be on in the afternoon.
All right, cool.
All right, you guys.
I'll be there.
You guys take care. Enjoy the rest of your day and be safe.
All right.
And thank you for coming in, Paul. I appreciate it.
Anything for you, Craig. Sure. No problem, brother. All right, take care.
Thank you so much. Be well.
All right.
You too. Take care.
Okay.
All right. Just hang up when you're ready, Craig. So anyway, that's Craig, and
this is
just see it that way. Yeah. So anyway, Paul, what I was going to try to get at is that there's a rumor. He left too. There's a rumor going on that the people over there in Blizzard, they're gonna close the station down, or the network down by 2022. Is that gonna happen? I don't know. Okay, I guess Craig's still there. Okay.
Are you here, Michelle?
Yeah, I'm here. They left.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were going to ring off, and then they rang off instead. Okay. So anyway, so back to what I was saying real quick to the audience. So what the rumor goes is that in 2022, Blizzard Entertainment is going to go dark. They're going to close. That's what I've heard. I don't know if that's true or not. But if that's true, that's going to be a real blow to the World of Warcraft fans that have been playing the game, because that means that they're going to be going to private servers. People are going to be going on private servers to play World of Warcraft. Which already exists.
Why would you think that, Michelle? Why do you think they're going to go dark?
Well, because Activision, doesn't see Blizzard right now as making a lot of money to be productive.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And on top of that, with the fiasco, with the sexual harassment allegations with Blizzard, there's a chance that Activision may just want to basically just scrap the whole MMORPG division of Activision games. They've already scrapped production of Overwatch 2, which was a game that they were working on revising Overwatch. And they ended up scrapping Overwatch 2 and a few other games. World of Warcraft is Blizzard's main game. However, at the same time, there were also the prior owners of Blizzard, such as Mike Monaghan. Maybe he might want to take over World of Warcraft development in his new game studio. I think it's called Bright House. I personally would like to see World of Warcraft continue, but like I said, if they don't, what maybe I could do is maybe we can set up a private server of our own, and then just based on what we know so far for Shadowlands, run it private server on one of my computers here, or get one that's fast enough to handle it, and then let people come and play our variation of World of Warcraft, especially for the Cinderai, where we have the railroad that goes to the United States. And I think that would be kind of interesting to see our variation.
Oh, yeah, that would be. Very interesting.
Yeah. That would be interesting.
Oh.
So, did you ever get a chance to read any of the writing?
Yes, I did. Last night I read a lot. I did. It's really excellent. Excellent. 100%.
We simplified the story because traditionally, if you look at some of my more advanced writing like Ballad of the Snow Teen or Ramaka's World, which is on Patreon, you'll see that the writing gets really, really complicated.
Yeah, well, you set it up beautifully. I mean, it's an easy read.
Right, it's an easy read. All you know is you're taking the train from Hartford Central Row, where the train station, I believe, is actually Portals near Danbury, Connecticut. And then once you get into Portals there, then you go into the Silvermoon on the Dead Scar. The train is partially in a tunnel, but it's a transparent tunnel, so you can see the Dead Scar. Because originally it was going to be open set of tracks, and that basically everybody would basically be the train engineers would be allowed to kill as many zombies as they want. I decided that the Dead Scar Preservation Society would be pretty upset with all their scourge being killed so violently, so it was decided to put the train into a tunnel as much as we can, thus providing a type of like an aquarium kind of thing where you can see out to the Dead Scar and the Scourge, but you don't necessarily hurt them.
Oh, that's cool.
What network? What are you talking about, Skunk Ape? How you doing, bigger boy? The best way to chat is in live streams. Yeah, the problem though is with live stream chat in some cases though is the problem with live streams in general is sometimes they take too damn long to do a good live stream because you got so many. Oh my goodness, my microphone cords are all tangled up. Okay, so the point I absolutely positively loved the story. And then, of course, last night, for those who saw World of Warcraft, me playing the game, you see where I walked over to where the actual exit of Silvermoon is that goes over across the ocean would be, where the bridge would be. Of course, there's no bridge, but you can see...
I watched a little bit last night, yeah.
Yeah, in 57 minutes and 54, 55 minutes, you saw me walk over to where the actual grand exit would be, for lack of a better name, where the train tracks would come out of the city. And so that was kind of interesting. And I was very happy to see that there was an exit there. So it's not like they would have to plow through a wall to put the two double tracks in. But they already had the exit. So it just go straight through the building or straight through Silvermoon. So, I mean, but anyway, so let's get back to the main book in general now. What's your favorite character so far in the story? Yeah, several major characters. Of course, we got the narrator that's telling the story. Okay, that's Michelle Marie. We got her girlfriend, which right now doesn't seem to have much of a role, is Valenia. You got her companion in combat, which is Jessica, which is Shadow Priest. You got her other companion in combat, which originally was Carlos. It originally changed to a mage, then he later changed back to a warrior, as did Jessica. And of course, you got the Officer Dixon there of the United States Marine Corps. That's their commanding officer, which is their man that they've been working under. And of course, we got the major character of all, which is Bikala, which is the one that's basically fostering the change in Silvermoon. So, you know, way back yourself. What does that mean? For some reason, your sound went out.
Am I back on, Michelle? Or no?
Okay. Yeah, well, your sound went out.
Can you hear me, Michelle, or no?
Barely. I can barely hear you. Because your sound seemed to have gone out. So you lost your sound. We don't have your sound. I think he's trying to find out what's going on with his microphone. So anyway, that's the gist of the story. Monica was reading it. She liked it too, but for some reason she hasn't been.
Can you hear me, Michelle?
Barely. I can barely hear you. Let me see if I can turn on my side of the system here.
I got kicked off.
Okay. What do you mean you got kicked? What does that mean? Oh, okay. Well, I think what it means is the sound something happened and like it lost link. He lost the link. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I don't know where he went to. I think it's need to work on his sound because it was it's either too loud or he's too soft. I can't. It's never consistent. Yeah, I mistakenly hung up on the wrong guy. But even so, like I said, one thing that bothers me to no end, for those of you who didn't know, is that these live streams, for some reason, get yellow dollar signs. And I don't know what causes that yellow dollar sign thing. But I don't know what YouTube's criterion is that they're using to determine why it should be red or green or yellow for dollar signs. We were almost up to 20 people at one point here. But I'm getting kind of hungry. So I'm thinking that maybe I'll go to the soup kitchen, do meals and feet today. It was supposed to be a high of 29, 32 degrees, and 31. It doesn't seem really that hot. Honestly, I mean, it's warm. It's not even, doesn't feel really that warm. Either that or maybe my body finally got acclimated to the summer weather. And, you know, I don't know.
That's possible.
Okay, I'm back. How you doing?
You know what I would do, Michelle, to find out what those dollar signs are? Go in YouTube into search and just put in dollar signs coming up on YouTube channel. I'm sure somebody else has had the same problem.
Oh, I'm sure they have. And the problem is, the question is we just don't understand why YouTube does that.
Yeah, I've never seen it, to be honest with you.
I mean,
But
like,
who knows?
Yeah, but because like today's show, we already were up to 19 people today in this morning show. At peak, we were up to 19, 20 people.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Well, I just wait 1 second. I just hit the like button there.
All right, thank you. That helps.
I always do. At any rate, Michelle, are you going to be on tonight at all?
I might be playing some more World of Warcraft, or maybe even The Sims 4 and Sims 3 on the other channel. Maybe tonight, depending on how hot it gets.
Yeah, well, today is supposed to be like 86, but tomorrow is supposed to be in the 90s.
Yeah, I heard that, but I don't. Doesn't seem like it's really that hot right now.
No, it's not bad now at all. Not bad at all. How'd you make out during the storm?
We made it fine. We didn't have anything really happen. It just was rain. A soft breeze came through. Didn't do any damage. Didn't rip down any power lines. Didn't knock any power out for the western side of the state. I can't say anything for the eastern side or the fact that the state of Rhode Island probably got the worst of it.
Yeah, I think you're right there.
Because that's where the storm track, that's where the eye came up ashore, was in Rhode Island.
Oh, Skunk Ape is here. Hi, Skunk Ape. Yeah, Taco Tuesday, you're right. How you doing, Carlos?
Yeah, you know why the real world is overheating, Carlos? 2 reasons. One, I'll tell you one reason it is not. It is not overheating because of man-made climate change. It's overheating because all the wildfires are throwing huge amounts of particulates and carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide into the atmosphere. Okay?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, John Heyman just came in. Hi, John. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Oral Ollie's here. Wow, a lot of people here. Burger Boy. Hi, Burger Boy. A lot of people, Michelle.
Yeah, we had a lot of people. We had up to 20 when you and Paul were talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, Carlos said people are being forced from their homes.
Right, because of the storm, because of the wildfires. Yes, definitely. People were being mandatory evacuations because of wildfires.
I don't know whether he means wildfires or not. You mean the wildfires, Carlos? I see you got down here in suicide. A lot of suicides. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
Suicide Squad 2 is a movie. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not even gonna say any more of that word because YouTube gets hypersensitive to it.
Oh. Okay. Then we won't use that anymore.
Right. Because right now, in 3 days, the strike will be expunged from my record on the 27th.
Right.
Because I got a strike because that word was used.
Oh, God.
And also I got a strike because the fact is that we talked about the pandemic. We can't talk about either one. We can't talk about vaccines, and we can't talk about that word.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember Rosie mentioning that.
Yeah. They're really hypersensitive about both words.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know it's a movie, Carlos. I figured that out already.
Michelle, if you're not doing anything around 8 o'clock, Rosie's gonna have a live, and jump in there for a couple of times. You know.
Maybe I'll have to think about it. Because, like I said, I've been trying to catch up with what's going on with the stimulus checks right now. I know that last night there was a question: was they going to have a meeting on it, or are they going to be voting on it? I don't know what the story was because I kind of got sidetracked watching other videos.
Now, I hope they pass it, no matter what it is.
Oh, I hope they pass it too, but right now Nancy Pelosi doesn't have a lot of extra people to overrule the Democrats or the Republicans, and most of the Republicans are not really for it. So,
yeah,
I'm talking about the $3.5 trillion part of the plan. 1.2, sorry, 1.1, 1.2. They might be able to get more Republican support because they're supposed to be written as bipartisan. But the problem is the $3.5 trillion one is going to be, and she said even if the vote to continue doesn't pass, they can still keep editing the final bill to finally they'll get the votes and then it'll go back to the Senate and all this stuff. I have to think that Congress is going to have to seriously up their game a lot. They're going to have to go faster than this. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
This is true. Are you going down to the soup kitchen today, Michelle?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the soup kitchen today and see what they have for lunch.
Yeah, you might as well. You don't have to worry about Ed anymore.
Yeah.
Is he gonna pick up his phone or ever or what?
I don't know when he's gonna pick up his phone, but I suppose.
How the hell could he leave without his phone?
Well, right now they said that because he doesn't have a phone in his room, and they don't, and he right now is not in a wheelchair at this point. He can't really get to the courtesy phones at the desks, so he's going to have to, I could talk to his nurse. I said, that's fine. They said, just have him sign a release and I'll talk to the nurse. At least I can find out how he's doing. But they didn't get back to me yet.
Well, it's getting a little late. I'm gonna pop off, Michelle.
Yeah.
And I got to take care of my wife and get breakfast. We didn't even eat breakfast yet, so I'm gonna.
So you're married to your wife for over 50 years, huh?
Yeah, 51.
Yeah.
It'll be coming up in September. It'll be 52.
Okay.
52 years.
That's still a pretty long time to be married. I mean, I think my mother and father were married for almost the same amount of years.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we got married in, I forgot what year it was.
Well, let's put it this way. My parents got married in 1964 because my brother was born in 1965.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
65.
Unfortunately, my father passed away around 2007, so my mom's still with us, but like me, she's struggling with osteoarthritis, and
your mom is still alive?
Yeah, my mom's still alive. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. You're lucky.
She has white hair too, kind of like I have. Well, hers is getting old.
Yeah, I know. Well, do you get to visit her or anything?
Yeah. She came visit me last year for Christmas, bringing over some Christmas treats and stuff. So maybe my mom will still be willing to, talk to me once in a while. I don't know. She's kind of. I don't think she kind of wants to stay to herself. I think she's kind of unhappy with what her life ended up being, especially when my dad passed away. She kind of feels empty nest feeling,
Oh, of course, understandably. Where does she live?
Well, she lives on the other side of town. She lives over on by Spencer Street.
Oh, okay. Okay, so she's in the same state. That's good.
She's in the same town. She's just she's just at the other end of it. So,
that's cool.
I can't really get to her house anymore because my legs just don't want to go that far. But I mean, I could have walked it. I could have walked up there. It would take me about 45 minutes to get to her house on foot. So.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. That's too far. And then you got to walk all the way back. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You better off taking an Uber.
Taking an Uber or take the bus when it goes up to used to go to the medical center up there, which they moved down to my side of town. So now, I mean, that would be the easiest way for me to do it. And then just go walk down from the medical center down to my mom's house and say hi to her. But I got the impression that my mom really just doesn't want to be bothered with anybody anymore.
No, it is what it is.
Why not live with my mom? Because my brother's living with my mom. Okay, my brother pretty much is the one who's going to probably get the house when my mom finally passes. So yeah, he's the only one that doesn't have a house. So he'll probably get the house when my mom passes.
Well, maybe you'll both get it. And
maybe me and my brother could work a deal out. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He doesn't even have kids. As far as I know, he's not married. It doesn't even seem like he's really interested in dating. Maybe he might say to me, hey, you know what, Michelle, why don't you come on in here too? Because this is a big place. I don't need it all for myself. It's just me.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Michelle, I gotta get off. My wife is calling me.
Okay.
I have to make breakfast, so I'll see you later on, okay?
All right. You have a nice day.
Okay, you too, Michelle. Thank you. It's always a pleasure.
Okay. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And of course, yeah, just pretty much a good time talking to Craig. Let's see, someone's ringing me on my side. I don't know who this person is. I'm gonna get ready to wrap this up anyway. So let's just really interesting to point out is, like I said, if they do that with Blizzard, I mean that's gonna suck. But like he said, my story is good because it's got a good flow to it. And now, the characters are going through their combat missions, their quests, taking responsibilities. Just generally a very interesting time. I'm looking forward till we get to the part which, remember, because it's a story, I have to abbreviate some time because but I don't want this. I don't want the time, like, for example, it almost really looked like Michelle Marie was only working with the Cinderai for like 1 week, and next thing you know, she's getting on elite missions. Of course, that didn't make any sense. No one's going to put somebody that new on elite missions. So we set the time period of 9 months for more experienced questing missions, but not the elite missions. Okay. That's the kind of thing when you have to do when you write the story is your pace is going to be the key. Too fast and the story is going to seem rush. Too slow, well, then people are going to give up reading it. So you got to find the right pace. I ain't in metal kidding. Yeah. So, just a lot of things to, keep in mind when you're writing a story like that. Is that people are going to be looking at parts of the story to see how they go. What I might do is, by the way, since I don't have to do it today, but I might do it anyway. I might just go to the ATM and get the money out from my hair for this week. That way I don't have to worry about it tomorrow or Thursday. And then I can go straight from the home to the hair salon. And I'm going to be going with my ears on because Taylor said she was curious to see what they would look like. And I said, okay, that's no big deal. If they come off, they come off. I'm glad to know that. You're doing good. Unfortunately, we had a couple questions came up regarding the stop payment. Apparently, for check 529, after we put a stop payment on it because it was a suggestion by my landlord's bank, finally it cleared, or it was going to clear, but the stop payment stopped it from clearing because we already had put the stop payment on it. And he still got paid. He still got paid his rent. And I didn't go bankrupt in the process. But I gotta check those things, do it right now, actually. Let's see if I can do that. I'm gonna just check my bank real quick. Let's see here. Let's just check and see what the story is with the bank balance today. So there's no nasty surprises waiting for me because I gotta go to the ATM to get the money for the hair. See, my salon doesn't take credit cards anymore. So let's see. Yep. Everything looks fine. Yep, that's good. Nothing bad there. Close that window. Boop. That one. Boop. Okay, so that's good. But tomorrow is going to be warmer, and Thursday is going to be warmer. Thursday's the hair day, so we'll see how it goes with the hair salon on Thursday. I'm just thinking about going to the ATM today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. I don't really need to do it today, but I definitely do have to do it sometime. Did I hear from Ed? Not directly. I talked to the facility that he called from. Apparently, I guess he tried to call from facility. But the phone was not working right. I guess they were using voice over IP. There was something wrong with the voice over IP. So finally, I called them back. Because first I thought it was one of those kind of scammer calls that you sometimes get. You know, if you're a YouTuber, you get these callers and these crazy people thinking you're trying to order pizza and stuff. That was a real call. So I called them back. And the first I got stuck in the voicemail quagmire and I couldn't get an honest answer from anybody. So finally, I was able to reach an actual human, a person, and explain that yes, this was a medical facility. I said, okay. I said, do you have a patient named Edward Mitchell? I said, yes, we do. I said, can you connect me to Edward Mitchell? She tried to connect me through his nearest courtesy phone, but he obviously didn't have any way to get to the courtesy phone because he's still laying in bed. So unfortunately, I did not talk to him directly, and then I finally called back a few times later. And I say a few times later. No, that sounds confusing. What that means is because there was a couple times they called me, a couple times I called them, and a couple times we couldn't get through to each other. Finally, I got through to the nursing station on the north wing, and they said to me, okay, well, first of all, he doesn't have any phones in his room. I said, okay. I said, would you like to be able to talk to his nurse? I said, sure. Does that have to sign a release so I can talk to the nurse? She said, yeah, okay. Well, have Ed sign a release and I can talk to the nurse instead. It might be easier than if, because he doesn't have a phone in his room because he didn't take his cell phone with him. So, and even if he did have a cell phone with him, there's no guarantee that the cell phone battery would have lasted long enough anyway to do anything. So, yeah, but we know he's in a managed care facility. That's all I know. At least we know he's not sitting out there in the rain or the snow or in the horrible weather we were having on Monday. So yes, I mean, as I said, I talked to him indirectly. Well, it's already 11:26. We're down to 4 people. So, I think it means now we're up to 6. I think it's time for us to get ready to wrap it up. As far as YouTube and the yellow dollar sign thing goes, I'm sure a lot of channels have been asking the same question too. Why YouTube does this? There is rumors that they use it to keep the money for their own pockets. Yes, at least I got the information. Yep. So, last night I played some World of Warcraft, and I'll probably play some. If it doesn't get too insufferably bad, I'll play some World of Warcraft today. Maybe you can go into Sims 3, Sims 4, or maybe even play Elder Scrolls Online. I don't know. right now, my mate, which is Tiziana, which is actually makes me, she needs to continue to work up until she gets to the point of portals, because there is no portals yet for her. But if she can master portals, she can get to Agrimar. Although Agrimar sucks anyway. I will watch the live stream later. Have a good day. Right. Alright, guys. For now, stay out of trouble. See you tomorrow morning. If you don't see me on the Welcome to My World gaming channel, I'll probably most likely will be playing, but I don't know yet. I'll depends how I feel. But thank you everybody for coming to the show. You stay out of trouble now. You hear? Okay, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody.